Hi everyone, I'm Vika Vinogradova. This is a channel with recipes for lazy people. Guys, today we make delicious, cool, very quick snacks for beer. Please, your beloved man, buy his favorite beer. Prepare delicious and beautiful snacks. The man will be pleased and happy. Be sure to try it. You'll love it. So we are doing it. I suggest you start with something simple and very cool, like cheese sticks. We took the finished large store dough, left it to defrost a little, but not so much that it was convenient to cut. Without rolling, we immediately cut into small strips. We sprayed everything with vegetable oil, smeared evenly. Sprinkle with spices, for example, chopped herbs, basil, hot pepper, wherever you want. From the top, vinaigrette cheese can be taken in thin slices and cut into strips. There is no such thing, you can just rub it on a grinder and sprinkle it on top. Decorate nicely with cheese and put it in the oven for 50 to 20 minutes. Bake until done. These are cheese sticks that get crispy flavor to beer. It's very delicious. And we pass to the following recipe and eat us in line super easily. Abrupt meat pizza from real, not too distinguished a pastry at all. Very delicious. Once we will immediately prepare all the ingredients. Take everything in the fridge. Have pepperoni, champignons, bacon and mozzarella. This is cut into thin slices. We will also need tortillas. We could have used pita bread, but it's thinner and the tortillas are much tastier. Put the tortilla, sprinkle the grated cheese on top of the tortilla. Put the tortilla again, sprinkle it with cheese. And we need it here to bind the tortillas together. How to make the dough delicious, another tortilla on top. Now we smear it all with ketchup. As for spiciness, you can add a spicy sauce. Here with me it's sriracha. The ingredients are bacon, mushrooms, mozzarella or whatever else you have in the fridge. Wherever you find all, lay it out so there is more stuffing. You can sprinkle it with some dried herbs, for example basil, and in the oven for 50 minutes. Pizza turns out to be very tasty on a thin test. See how much cheese is inside. In addition to jokes, the husband managed to really eat delicious pizza very quickly. In a second, Borodino managed to ask for a piece for a sample, so take it into service. Another recipe is very original and unusual: cheese rolls. Take a standard package of 200 grams of cheese. It doesn't matter what kind of cheese. Take it in a package. The most important thing is not to take a thin bag. It is better think or wrap it in parchment paper and send it into the microwave for 1 minute. The time can be less depending on the power of the microwave. The cheese should melt and become like plasticine. Cover it with parchment and make a rectangle 1 to 2 mm thick. The main thing is to do everything quickly while the cheese is hot, and it will be easy to roll it out. Sprinkle the cheese with any spices you like. For me it's pepper, for spiciness garlic and smoked paprika. On top we put ham, smoked sausage. Wrap it all up in a roll. On top, for beauty, you can sprinkle it all with sesame and paprika. It is not necessary, but you can't. And then we take the roll in the fridge for a couple of hours so the cheese has hardened and the roll becomes dense. Then we take out and cut. And eat. Besides sausage, you can put pickles, peppers, greens, cucumbers, whatever you like, whatever you want. It goes with anything. We make a great roll. Nothing extra. Sausage and cheese and spices is perfect with beer. Another great recipe everyone loves. I think many people like beer, go to bars and buy garlic toast. These croutons are easy to make and tasty at home. I tell you how to make them. We need brown bread. With it we cut off the crust and cut into pieces. Some oil in a pan and fry them on all sides. If you want, you can add some butter. It will taste better. The main thing is not to fry. You need just a little on each side. While the croutons are frying, in a bowl squeeze the garlic, add the grated parmesan, salt, pepper, a little cream and roll in this mixture. Hot croutons and done! Croutons are flavorful, garlic and cheese, with a crispy crust and soft inside. This appetizer is very tasty and simple. You should definitely try it, you won't regret it. Another such cool snack is shrimp in a deep fryer. Also very tasty, guys. We take a large shrimp, cleanse them from the gullet, from the skins, can be left tail to make it easier to take them. Salt, pepper, add paprika and other spices. More we need chips, we grind in a blender. Now roll shrimp in flour, then in egg, and then in chips, and so do with all shrimp. We pour oil in a frying pan or a deep fryer and fry the shrimps on both sides until golden. If you do it in a deep fryer, then turn the temperature 170 degrees and fry for 3 minutes. We put the fried shrimps on a paper napkin so that the extra fat is absorbed and we eat. The shrimp are very tasty, especially with the sweet and sour sauce. They're just yummy. Well, now that we are past the deep fryer, let's move on. First, we will have the nuggets in a very delicious breading. I will show you and tell you. Chicken fillet should be dried with paper towels. Remove excess fat and cut into small pieces. If there are layers of fat, remove them all. Cut the chicken about this size. Salt and pepper the chicken and other seasoning as desired. I have paprika and dried garlic. For breading, whisk a couple of eggs and add some water. In the second bowl, pour flour. In the third, breadcrumbs. Add some grated cheese, for example, parmesan. It is insanely delicious. First, coat all the pieces in flour. Then dip one hand in the egg and the other in breadcrumbs, so one hand stays dry. We fry the nuggets in a frying pan or in a deep fryer. Add more oil. If you are doing in a deep fryer, put it on 180 degrees and fry for 4 to 5 minutes until done. Then shift the paper towel so they absorb the excess fat, and we get here are such beautiful homemade nuggets. Another option for a snack will also be in the fryer. Then will be cheese balls. So good. You break it, their cheese stretching. It's very beautiful. Take any cheese. For example, I have it will be pizza cheese. Grate on a coarse grater. Add here more cottage cheese. For 200 grams of cheese is about 100 grams of cottage cheese. It is needed to better form the cheese balls. Mix and roll. I got 12 balls and now the standard branding goes on. Flour, egg diluted with water, 1 tablespoon of water per egg and breadcrumbs. First roll the balls in flour. then in egg and breadcrumbs. Heat the oil and fry until browned. As soon as the cheese begins to flow out, it needs to be removed. So you see the cheese flows out, then everything is ready. Lay all this on a paper towel and just watch how it stretches. Well, who will refuse such a tasty snack? Another very tasty option is a sausage in the dough. Well, not usual is a little sausage and around a pile of dough. And we will have a proper and cool sausages, where the sausage and around in a thin and delicious layer of dough. The bowl combines two types of flour, ordinary and corn. Corn flour her necessary affects the taste of the dough, and sausages dough to these are chic. Add sugar, stir in the baking powder. Grate the egg in a separate bowl, add milk, salt, and pour into the flour mixture. Knead and get this dough. Consistency is something between pancake dough. Next, take the sausages and these long wooden sticks. Divide the sausage in half. Batter itself is poured into a tall glass. Pour oil into a jar, dip the sausage in the butter, let the excess drain off and dip in the oil. Oil shouldn't be hot, fry over medium heat until crispy, about 1 to 2 minutes. Put the hot sausages on a paper towel and eat with ketchup. Look how thin the dough is. The sausages are very simple and delicious. Be sure to try them. Another snack that we will have very tasty sandwich on crackers with fish. Separate bowl we mix cottage cheese, mayonnaise and greens. You can fresh or dried mix it and spread on crackers with the top of lying slices of fish. You can salmon or trout. Add olives and decorate parsley. Here is a simple but very tasty snack. A final snacks for fans of pepperoni and other similar flavorful sausages. Let's make very cool rolls with sausage and prunes. Grate cheese, add mayonnaise, dried garlic and mix. It will be the stuffing. Cut the sausage into thin slices. Put the stuffing in a piece of prunes on the sausage and roll it up. We fasten the roll with a skewer so that it doesn't unfold. Instead of prunes, you can put pineapple, greens, walnuts. It will also be a very tasty combination. And you get a plate of goodies. All guys, I told you how to cook a lot of different tasty snacks for beer. Here it's time to treat yourself and your loved ones. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Bye and all have a good mood.